this is Diana. Welcome to my channel where I discuss all things bookish. Today I'm going to do a plan with me from January 13th through the week of the 19th. Now, when I do my planning, I like it to be practical yet pretty, but I want space to write things out and be able to change things and tweak things and all of that. So I'm still figuring this out. I know it's been years, and you would think by now that I have a perfect system for me, but no, my system keeps changing because my life keeps changing. So what I've found lately is this particular format, and I was looking for some inspiration before doing this video. And there was a YouTube plan with me, and I can't remember who, but she was doing a happy planner, and she shared her monthly, you know, the month at a view, her plans, and the monthly goals. Now, myself, I love the monthly views. I use them, and in fact, that's one of the things I always look for in a happy planner, but because on the back of the month, there's always an associated page that talks about goals or plans, special dates, something like that. So I thought, wow, I totally forgot that exists. Let me go use it this time. You know, maybe I can be practical when I actually do this. So I decided to flip through to January, and so there's my month. So let me find that page. Okay, here's the happy planner, the years, the months, and I came to this. Now I want this to soak in because it took me a good 2 minutes before I could breathe again. Remember my excitement over the Leuchtturm planner? The one of the reasons why I bought it was because of this particular view. Look at this. This is one of the reasons why I bought the Leuchtturm. Does this look familiar? Yeah. Obviously, there's a reason why I haven't used the monthly pages in front of the month view, because I forget they're there and I forgot this is here. I don't think I ever knew it was here. And here we are, the happy planner, breaking out the weekends. The lines are bigger, spacing is bigger, it's bolder so you can see. I was stunned. I was so stunned, and I was just utterly stunned. In fact, it goes on just like the other like my Leuchtturm. And then finally, I get to the notes page. Let me tell you how annoyed I was. I could not stop being annoyed. So I wasn't sure what I was going to do with this page, so I just wrote down some monthly goals and said, I'm done with it. But I finally came to planner peace with that, because when you go back to these pages, let me just go to January. You can see up at the top, there are no years. So presumably you know what year you're in, but there's nothing definable about this, whereas in the Leuchtturm shows 2020 and 2020. Okay, maybe this is an excuse, but I'm going with this because to me this looks so much better. I can grasp it. It's the organizational thing. And it goes to 2021. So I've got a whole another year that I can work with, whereas the Happy Planner It ends in 2020. So, from that moment, monthly views. I love monthly views. I love the overall, I love seeing one overall picture. And that's why I really enjoyed that section in the Leuchtturm. It's just a different way of seeing a month. Now, I am using stickers, and you will see me use stickers because I believe things should be productive but pretty. And I'm using stickers here that I will use in this week's Plan With Me from the Pink Room and from Sprinkle Prints. Is it Sprinkle Prints? And this is some leftover from Paper Cuts and Pliers. Oh goodness. So what I use the monthly spread for is really the monthly spread. What's going on every day, every week. It's more of a visual pop-out. What I had been doing is right here, and I'm not doing it anymore, but right here at the bottom of each box, I was writing my blog post. Not the entire post, but just the title of what I was publishing on that day. And that started to not work when I fell behind in blog posts, and blog posts changed, and that just wasn't a good idea. Besides, this month has a, do you see that? National Sticker Day. Perfect excuse to use stickers. Like, I really need an excuse. I am in love with the fact that I have discovered Sprinkle Prints. The only place on Etsy that I have found that does Pokemon Go planner stickers. Look at that. Sunday is Community Day, and it's Piplup Community Day. I love this. I love the visual of it. And I get to use up the little tiny stickers that I have. There is an author event going on this Saturday, well, next Saturday on the 25th. And I marked it with just a little writing icon sticker. And I like to use those up. Like I said, this is part of my stash, and I want to clear out my stash. Don't we all want to clear out our stash? These little file folders are leftovers from Paper Cuts and Pliers. Gosh, why do I keep wanting to mangle that up? Paper Cuts and Pliers. See, right there. I'm running out of the little file folders, at which point I don't know if I'm going to get more of these, because I have a lot of other cute stickers that serve the same purpose. But on to, I'll come back to this, but on to the weekly for this week. And I'm going to refer back to last week's spread. In every month and every week, I'm currently tracking 3 things: my personal to-dos, my tasks and projects, and my writing plans. I like how the Happy Planner is set up. I've tried some different things and experimented with some things like morning, afternoon, evening. That really didn't work. What seems to be working right now is dividing each row into a certain task or a certain category. So what seems to be working is doing my personal to-dos here, my writing plans here, and the middle is just sort of a catch-all thing. That's what I'm finding when I look back on my old planners. Those are the layouts that I like a lot, that make me happy to look at. If I'm going to be doing a bunch of businessy to-do stuff, I at least want to be happy and cheerful looking at it. So this month I am using, well, this week, I am using this month's kit from the Pink Room. And she has a monthly subscription kit. And this is her kit. No, these are not. This is her kit. She has a monthly, a month at a view layout and a bunch of weekly stickers. Now, I am so sad. She is getting rid of the monthly view. And I don't know, I just adored it. It's colorful, it's got some things that, I don't know, other kits don't have because they don't focus on the month. And I think maybe her clientele, her subscribers weren't using it very much. Fortunately, the weeks in this happy planner are decorated, so I don't need these anymore, but she recently started adding foil to all of her designs, and it's really nice. And I wish I could keep using these, but I've got a few more months and then I say goodbye. So for right now, we'll set those aside. And since last week I was feeling in a pastel-y mood, I'm continuing that. This kit is purple, and it's kind of purpley. And what she does is she includes 2 weeks of stickers, Kit A and Kit B. And so each of them has boxes, has checklists, little icons, and her ombre heart check boxes. And I just love her stuff. Even the bright colored foil full boxes, I don't find myself using these as often as maybe I should, but it kind of takes away from the whole planning of this, you know, the practicality part of it. So this week I'm going to do something similar to what I did last week. Here's a quick flip. And, oh, these pages, oh my gosh, from Happy Planner, I just adore these. Oh my gosh, you can put goals here, open them up and do it. And it's got this is for another time. These are amazing. So this was last week's. And this week I'm going to lay it out the same way. Up here, I'm putting my personal to-dos. I'm putting my writing plans here, and I'm not sure how I'm decorating the middle because that kind of tends to be a catch-all thing. And well, this week wasn't a very good example. But one thing that I read, no, I heard it on a video. I think it was by Alexis, Miss Trenchcoat. She said at the beginning of each day, list out 3 things that you need to accomplish that day. And I tried that for a while. But 3 things was really stressing me out. On the days I couldn't think of anything to do, I stressed out. On the days where I didn't finish all 3 things, I stressed out. And I just didn't need all that stress. So what I do is I take these lovely little boxes and I put them at the top and I list the one thing that needs to get done every day, the one thing that is the highlight of the day. It's one thing that calls my attention to that day. So, and remember, I am not about perfection. So seeing these a little off kilter, I'd rather not, but I'm not going to waste my time being all super picky and practical and, well, exacting here. I just like the purple, so I'm trying to find purpley things and light pastel-y things. Like I said, I'm in the mood for that this week. I want something light, and I don't want you to think this is all frou-frou-y, because I don't think it is. But I don't know, for some reason I'm not in a bold mood. I just want to ease into the month. So I always start off, like I said, with that. And I find that when I put the checklists first and the check boxes at the bottom, it kind of balances it out, makes it easier to look at, and it calls more attention to my writing goals. So one thing that I also do is, some people do habit trackers. I really don't do habit trackers, but I do like to keep track of my steps. I find that I more often make my step count when it's actually in my planner. So what I've started doing is taking these little meal planning stickers and putting them at the bottom, and those are my step counter. I don't need to write the number down, I just need to know that I've done that. So sometimes I'll place it at the very bottom, sometimes I'll place it up, I don't know. This week, you know, something I just thought of while doing this, I don't keep track of the days. Well, I do keep track of the days when I don't make my step count, but I never know why. See, last week, I was actually sick on 2 of the days. And I always put a frowny face there. See, I made my step count 3 days out of the week. Probably would have made it all 5, but like I said, I got sick. And some days I just don't know why I don't complete the week. By the way, these are just covering up little personal things. Trying to make them a colored match this so they really don't stand out, but that's why they're there. But so in the days that I don't do it, I kind of feel discouraged. And so as I'm putting these down, I thought, what a great way. What if I tracked like half my steps? My step count is 10,000. And there are some days that I really, really work to make that happen. And then there are some days that I go into the city and I walk 21,000 steps. But on the days that I'm just around, I think I'm going to do that. This will be my ultimate goal, my 10,000 steps. But I'm going to place above it, what if I hit 5,000 steps? Okay, so here's her other, ooh, that's a very, that's too dark. No, that's not happening. She does have some boxes that match that size. These are kind of what I'm looking for, but this is her thank you kit, so you only get one of those. So I don't have enough boxes. Ooh, wait a minute. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and I know there's another sheet here. Oh, look at that. And they're kind of pretty and they glitter. That's a nice way to celebrate, like, at least half my step count. So in no particular order of color, I'm just going to lay these down, line them down, lay them down. And, oh, that's kind of pretty. Probably could have done it the other way. Would have been more exciting to see the glitter and the sparkle when I actually complete it. That's okay. That's okay. I'm learning, and I thought that was just a great idea. Thank you, everyone. If I wasn't doing this on video and talking to you guys, I never would have thought of that. So that's the first thing I do. It's because I want to make sure that I take care of myself. And like I said, there aren't a lot of things that I track. I don't track my meals, which is why after so long, these little meal, I'm just gonna take this out. These little meal circles, they just don't even bother me anymore. I don't see them anymore. You know, I'm gonna take these pages out and move the big book over there. Ooh. Did we get all, yeah, we got a little jittery there. Okay. So now with these little boxes, obviously the full ombre check boxes are not going to fit perfectly. That's one of the reasons why I like her kits, is because they are designed for a happy planner and they're in matte. Can you see that? It's matte. It's not glossy. You can write on this. Imagine that. Planner stickers that actually let you plan. Too often I see planner stickers and planner sticker kits where the stickers are so decorative that you can't write on them, that you can't really use them. They're not functional at all, and I want functional. I also want pretty. Maybe I can put the fun in functional. Yeah, go ahead. You don't. I didn't really laugh much either. So as I'm putting these down, wow, this is like the fastest I've ever done this. And I think this is a good thing for me to do. Just get it all out, get it done. Let's not waste time being so super exact and measuring, and I'm sure some other time, but not today. So let's see what other colors match. Yeah, remember I'm looking for purple. Yeah, too red, too pink, and this is way too busy. This is one of the things about planner stickers that I often see is they're not usable at the end. Am I going to write anything on here? No, it's too dark. Why? I'm not going to see anything. And am I going to pull out a white gel pen and write something there? Well, I can't write white over the white little flowers. So things like this, you know, I'll cut them apart or use them somewhere else, or what I've been doing so far is haven't been using them. But this is my goal, to use all of these kits that I have, and I love her kits. I just absolutely love her kits. They're about $30 and they're just, I'm gonna put the last sticker down. And they have just enough of everything. Except check boxes. She never has enough of those. Because my rule is if you're stuck, put a checkbox. Checklists are golden. And so here are the checklists. Now, sometimes I will use the to-do headers, even though I know it's to-do, but these are a little light and these ones are way too busy. So I'm just gonna pretend that I put some to-do headers and just go ahead and slap some of these down. So by doing the check boxes at the bottom and the check strips at the top, I like that. I like that balance. Yeah. And her stickers are pretty. And I can have a little bit of fun, because when I'm done, I'm gonna look at this layout and say, oh, this makes me so happy to look at. Nah, I don't want pink. Just stick with purple, Diana. That was what you wanted. You said purple, we're doing purple. And yeah, that's okay. Oh, the bright red here ties into that bright red there. Oh, look at that. It's like I planned this. And so that's down. Now in the middle, you know, I've never really found something that works. A lot of times, oh my gosh, did you just see that on camera? I have low battery. So we are gonna stop this right here and pick it up in a moment as soon as I plug this in.